y'all. So I'm just about to make this little short message, but I just had to come on here and say this because I just been realizing something. So I've been noticing something, and I just been realizing that sometimes it's not the other person that is disturbing your peace and causing you to overthink and doubt. Sometimes it is you. The only reason why I say this is because I'm about to talk about disloyalty and loyalty and faithfulness and unfaithfulness. So let's say you're a guy and you get around, you know what I'm saying? Like when a relationship don't work out for you, guess what? You run straight to your gardening tools. You run straight to having gardening tools, and you think that it's cool to sleep around with them and talk to them until you get somebody that you really like, and then you cut all them off, and then you expect that person to take you seriously after you done had all these gardening tools. Like, okay, well, now I'm ready to settle down. Let me tell you something. You cannot pick and choose when you want to be loyal. You can't. It's either you're going to be loyal or you're not going to be loyal. If you're going to have gardening tools, if you're going to be unfaithful, I'm not encouraging you to be unfaithful. But if you're going to be unfaithful, you go be unfaithful. But you cannot choose to be loyal, and you cannot choose to be loyal when you want to, and then expect for somebody to take you seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way you carry yourself is so important. If you have a bunch of gardening tools and you now want to pursue a relationship with one of the garden tools you were talking about, and you expect for them to take you seriously, and you expect for them to cut off everybody that you were dealing with, no, they're not going to. Y'all doing the same exact thing. Y'all are both using other people to cloud out your insecurities. People who need a whole bunch of females, a whole bunch of males, a whole bunch of dudes to text their phone, blow them up, fornicate with them. People who need to do that shows that they have insecurity in them that they need to recognize. And people like that don't notice that they're the problem. You are the reason that your relationships don't work out. You are the reason why certain partners you want to have in your life don't work out. You are the reason that certain friendships don't happen in your life. Because one thing about me, I'm a truthful friend. God has made me the person who wants to, help my friend, not encourage my friend on wrongdoing. So if I tell my friend, hey, you're not supposed to be doing this, because let me tell you something. I do have a friend, but I do not encourage him on having gardening tools. I ask him all the time, I say, like, what does it do for you? You know what I'm saying? What does it do for you? What does it do for little old you? It's an insecurity, and I'm telling you right now, if you gotta have a whole bunch of girls, you gotta have a whole bunch of dudes by your side. That's the insecurity. That's the insecurity. And it's sad because I see so much in my friend, but it's like when he does that, it just makes me sad, because like I see so much in him. I see so much potential in him. Having all these girls and saying, oh, I'm gonna do this to make her jealous. Like, no, that's not you. That shouldn't be you. You're so much better than that. And I love this friend to death. I don't even know if he really know that, but I love him to death, and I don't want nothing to happen to him. But honestly, he is the reason. You know what I'm saying? And how do I know this? Because I used to be the reason. I ain't never had, garden tools. But I used to be the reason. I used to always point fingers at everybody else, but it was me. It was me who was disturbing my peace. It was me who was causing me to overthink. It was me. It wasn't nobody else. It was me. And until you realize that you are the problem, you're not going to understand why things happen to you, why certain people don't work out in your life, why this person ain't take you serious, why this person don't want you no more because they cheated on you because you decided to be loyal. Like I said, you cannot be loyal whenever you want to be. Being loyal is a quality. Matter of fact, that's a godly quality. You know what I'm saying? God is loyal. He's faithful. If we become unfaithful, guess what? God is still going to be faithful because he can't disown himself. That's who he is. And that should be who we are. We are loyalty. We are faithful. You know what I'm saying? We can't turn it on and off. If that's the case, we being lukewarm, and God don't like lukewarmness. So it's like, you cannot choose when you want to be disloyal. You cannot choose when you want to be loyal. You either going to be either or. You cannot choose to have girls, and then when you want to take somebody serious, when you feel like it, oh, okay, well, now I'm going to go back to my other girls, because I ain't pursuing nothing for real with nobody. So I'm going to go back to gardening. You can't do that. You either gonna be loyal or disloyal, and don't expect for nobody to take you serious after you don't have all these garden tools. You either gonna cut it all off and live a life of loyalty, and you can only get that loyaltiness, if that's the word, from God, because God is a faithful God. If you want to learn how to be loyal, go straight to God, because he's very faithful. So I just want to make this video and say, look at you. You may be the problem. You may be the cause of why you don't have peace. Sometimes it's you. Stop pointing the fingers at everybody else, because it could be you disturbing your peace. It could be you overthinking. And by the way, I know this because I went through this before. It was me disturbing my peace. It was nobody else. When God told me to let go, that wasn't on God. That wasn't on the other person. That other person was not disturbing my peace. God told me to let go. I didn't let go, and I didn't take heed. So guess who that's on? Me. If I would have let go, I would have had my peace. But guess what? I didn't have my peace because I didn't let go. So I just wanted to make this video, and I just wanted to say that if you have gardening tools, and I hope y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm just basically talking about females and males, like, you know, HOES. If you have those, that's not good. Okay, it just shows that you have an insecurity, and it's okay if you're insecure. You can go straight to God. It ain't nothing to be ashamed about. But just know that you can go straight to the man above, and he will help you with your insecurity. But you do not have to use these beautiful females, these beautiful handsome young men, to prove a point, to show that, oh, I'm not by myself. You're not by yourself, and you don't need somebody physically to be beside you to know that somebody's with you. Jesus is always with you. So I just want to let you know that you're beautiful, you're handsome, you are worth it, and you do not need people beside you to tell you that. You don't need to tell or show people, oh, I'm with this dude, I'm with this boy. You don't need a whole bunch of people by your side to see that. And I just want y'all to know that. And I hope y'all have a blessed day. And I hope you took something from this video. And I love y'all. But it's like about to be 12 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to go ahead and go and enjoy the rest of my, I guess, my morning, because it's about to be 12. But yeah, just remember that you are worth it. You do not need all them people around you to, you know, not be alone. You're not alone. You have God. So yeah, y'all have a blessed night, day with it, whenever you're watching this video, and I'll see y'all later.